Hey guys, welcome back to another bonus episode of Let's Play Banjo and Kazooie. In the last bonus episode, we went back to Banjo's house and took a look at a picture of Bottles, which was a secret thing for Bottles, and he had a special jigsaw puzzle minigame he had us play about 7 times in order to get special rewards. Our rewards were special bonus codes that basically altered Banjo and Kazooie's bodies. They made them like big head mode and all that other stuff, as well as getting the special washing machine transformation from Mumbo, and you could play as the washing machine. And so that was pretty cool. We also got our last achievement in the game, so we have now 100% in all the achievements in Banjo Kazooie on the 360 version. But in today's episode, we are actually going to continue with looking at special codes. We're going to be looking at special cheat codes that you can use in the game at the Sandcastle in Treasure Trove Cove. These codes are kind of just helpful in general. I mean, they're not, you can't really, they're called cheat codes, so they're, you're cheating essentially. But these codes are kind of useful in some ways, but they make it in Banjo Kazooie really hard to use these in a playthrough. I really don't recommend using these unless you are just morbidly curious. Most of the problem with using these cheat codes is saving is disabled in especially in the 360 version. Saving is disabled if you use a lot of these cheat codes, and if you use a lot more than two, some of these codes, Grunty will flat out come up and threaten to delete your save file. And she does. That's the thing, that she does delete your save data if you use more than 2 of these cheat codes in a row. So, in order to circumvent this, the best way you can do is to save and, quit and all this other stuff. But it doesn't help in some aspects. You can only really use 2 of these cheat codes, and they're not really, it doesn't really help unless you have a fresh save file and you're just morbidly curious to do this. But these cheat codes can help you get infinite lives and infinite power-ups and all this other stuff. And then some of the cheat codes where Grunty threatens to delete your save file, these are ones that just flat out open up areas in Gruntilda's lair, so you don't have to go to other worlds in order to do that to get to the world that you want to play in. If you're just wanting to play a certain world, you can use a code to just get to it if you want to. If you're morbidly curious to just play a certain world, and when you start up a new game and everything. But I'm gonna be going over them. My gameplay is gonna be kind of all over the place here because, well, I tried doing this, I'm going to be honest with you, I tried doing this, going through each code and showing it off, and then Grunty deleted my save data. I was fed bad information. On the wiki, it said the 360 version, she doesn't do it. That's a flat-out lie. She does do it. So don't believe the wiki is lying to you. Grunty will delete your save file if you proceed to do that. They will give you a warning beforehand. If you put in too many of these codes, Bottles does warn you, say, hey, if you do this, Gruntilda's going to delete your save file, and do you want to proceed? And you have a yes or no answer. I was just morbidly curious, and I tried it. Yeah, she did delete it. So, just be mindful of that. I'm going to be going over these codes and putting them on screen while I do that, and kind of tell you what they do. So, just follow along with me. The first code, and I should mention this beforehand, all these codes have to have, when you're putting it in, you have to put in the word cheat before you put any of these codes in. They're indicated by, cows mooing whenever you bonk it. So if you put in cheat, C-H-E-A-T, it'll be indicated by a cow noise whenever you ground pound them. But yeah, you have to put the word cheat in front of all these codes before you put any of them in. But the first one is cheat. Banjo begs for plenty of eggs. This one is pretty straightforward. This gives you infinite blue eggs. So this is kind of the start of these power-up, like infinite power-up codes, and these ones don't delete your save file. These aren't the codes that delete your save file. Just to tell you, the power-up ones, they just disable your saving, so you can't really save with them on. So just keep that in mind. These ones you don't have to worry about them deleting your save file. But the first one is basically infinite blue eggs. The second one is cheat now. You can fly high in the sky. This one gives you infinite red feathers. So you basically, as the code could say, you can fly as high as you want to, and you don't have to worry about red feathers. The third one is cheat. A golden glow to protect Banjo. This one gives you infinite amount of golden feathers. So basically, you could just keep using invincibility, golden, use your Wonder Wing as much as you want to, and you don't have to worry about it. So you basically be invincible the whole entire game. The next one is cheat. Give the bear lots of air. This one is pretty straightforward. This one gives you infinite air while you're swimming. So making Clanker's Cavern and Rusty Bucket Bay so much easier to navigate through. The next one is cheat lots of goes with mini banjos. I had to reread that again. Lots of goes with mini banjos. This one simply gives you infinite lives, so you don't have to ever worry about getting game over. You'll just, you won't lose lives. The next one is cheat. Don't be a Dumbo. Go see Mumbo. This one gives you basically 99 Mumbo tokens. And this one's a little different because even after you quit the game, the tokens will stay there. So basically you get free 99 tokens, and if you save and quit, you don't have to worry about it. They'll still be there. And the last one of these infinite max supply codes, this one's called cheat. An energy bar to get you far. This one simply gives you 8 honeycomb containers at the start of the game. So you have max health, and you don't have to worry about going collecting honeycomb pieces because you'll have max health. Pretty simple and straightforward. So these codes are just simply giving you basically infinite supplies of your arsenal. So this one is, I can see the use of having these, but really, when you can't save, is it really worth it? Not really. I guess if you just want to mess around in the worlds of the game, you can do it, but that's basically what these codes do. Okay, so the next batch of codes that I'm going to be going over are in fact ones that if you put in more than 2, Grunty will threaten to delete your save file, and she will do it if you proceed. So just keep in mind, whenever you put these codes in, you cannot put in more than 2. So just be mindful of that. You have to kind of get an idea of which ones you want to do. But the first set of ones are codes that basically open up worlds of the game. So just keep that in mind. This first one is called Cheat. There's nowhere danker than with Clanker. This one opens up Clanker's Cavern. If you're probably wondering, why isn't there one for Treasure Trove Cove and one for Mumbo's Mountain? It's because if you have gotten to the Sandcastle, you've already unlocked these worlds. So that's basically, there's no code to open up the worlds that you already opened. So, yeah, it's common sense. But, yeah, this one just opens up Clanker's Cavern. You don't have to go get Jiggies for this one. And you can just go ahead and go on to the next world. The next one is Cheat Now into the Swamp. You can stomp. This one simply opens Bubble Gloop Swamp for you. So you can just go ahead and go inside the world and, go on your merry way. This one is called Cheat. This comes in handy to open Somewhere Sandy. This one simply opens up Gobi's Valley. So you can go ahead and do Gobi's Valley if you so choose to do so. The next one is Cheat Now. You can go and trog through the snow. I said trudge. I meant trudge. Cheat now. You can trudge, and you can go and trudge in the snow. That's the code. I can read. I swear. It's already on the screen, so don't mind me. But yeah, this one simply opens up Freeze Easy Peek. The next one is Cheat. The mansion of ghosts are now your hosts. This one simply opens up Mad Monster Mansion. The next one is Cheat. Why not take a trip inside Grunty's rusty ship? As the name implies, this one opens up Rusty Bucket Bay. And the last one for the worlds, obviously, is Cheat. This one's good, as you can enter the wood. And this one simply opens up the last world, Clay Clock Wood. Now, these next set of codes simply open up the note doors that are in Gruntilda's lair. There's more codes than just opening up worlds. You'd think that there would be just the world codes. But no, there's actually codes for opening up the note doors. If you're having trouble collecting jiggies in the game, there's these note door codes here to get past them. The first one says, Cheat. Go right on through note door number 2. So this one simply just goes and opens up the 180 note door that you see in the game. The next one is Cheat. Note door number 3. Get in for free. And this one opens up the 260 note door. The next code is Cheat. Take a tour through note door number 4. And this one opens up the 350 note door. And the next code is Cheat. Use this cheat note door. 5 is beat. And this one opens up note door 450 note door. And the next code is Cheat. This trick's used to open note door number 6. So this one opens up the 640 note door. And the last one for the note doors is Cheat. The 7th note door is now no more. This one opens up the 765 note door. So this is basically the last note door of the game. But yeah, that is all the cheat codes that you can use to open up the note doors in Banjo Kazooie. And that's not the last of it. You would think, like, well, is there any more progression stuff? Yeah, there's actually more. These sets of codes actually just remove obstacles that are in the game. Just simple obstacles, and I don't know why you would... They're really not that bad obstacles. But yeah, these ones are kind of just all over the place. It's just like random stuff that happens in the game that you do to unlock some certain things in Gruntilda's lair. So yeah, that's what these codes will do. The first of these codes is Cheat. You'll cease to gripe when up goes a pipe. This one simply raises the big pipe near Clanker's cavern. The next one is Cheat. Both pipes are there to Clanker's lair. This one raises the 2 pipes near Clanker's cavern, so you can gain access to it. The next code is Cheat. You'll be amazed. Now the Swamp Pikey Grill is raised. This one raises the grill, blocking the tunnel in Bubblegloop Swamp's puzzle. This one is Cheat. Up you go without a hitch, up to the water level switch. This one raises the water level near Rusty Bucket Bay. The next one is Cheat. They cause trouble, but now they're rubble. This one basically removes all the breakable walls in the game. And the next one, and this is one that I really wish I had done earlier. This one is Cheat. You won't have to wait now that there's no Crypt Gate. This one removes the Crypt Gate near Mad Monster Mansion. You know, the one that I had to go back and break and go back and be a pumpkin to get. The next one is Cheat. Don't despair. The 3 Jiggy podium is now there. This one reveals the Jiggy Pad for Click Clock Woods puzzle, so you can basically go ahead and, do it right at the beginning of the game. The next one is Cheat. The grill goes boom to the ship picture room. This removes the grill blocking the Rusty Bucket Bay puzzle. The next one is Cheat. She's an ugly bat, so let's remove her grill and hat. This is the same effect as the Bubble Glue Swamp Witch Switch. So this basically gets rid of the Grunty hat and for that Jiggy for Gruntilda after you get the Grunty Switch and Bubble Glue Swamp. The next one is Cheat. Grunty will cry now that you smash your eye. This one basically breaks the eye in the Grunty statue in the room next to Freeze Easy Peak. And the next one is Cheat. This should get rid of the Crypt Coffin lid. This one breaks the lid off the Crypt Coffin in where Mumble's hut is. And the next one is Cheat. It's your lucky day as an ice ball melts away. This one breaks the ice ball blocking the pipe to Cheeto near Freeze Easy Peak's puzzle. So this one just gets rid of Step. I can see why you could use this one before you do anything, because, man, that's just going back and forth and stuff is annoying. And finally, for the obstacle cheat codes, this one is Cheat. Webs stop your play, so take them away. This one simply removes all the spider webs in the lair, so you don't have to use your eggs to break them open. But yeah, with that, that's all the codes for progression in Gruntilda's lair. But there are 2 other codes that are left in that I can give you guys, and that's basically to learn moves in the game. There's 2 in particular, and then with that, that'll be all the codes I can give you that I know of as of right now. This one is Cheat. You'll be glad to see the shock jump pad. This one makes it so that you can actually use the shock jump pads in the game. And then finally, the last code for these pad unlocks is Cheat. You won't be sad now that you can use the fly pad. This one makes it so the flight pad is now available. So these 2 codes are just simply to unlock the pads that you can use for certain moves that Banjo can do. But yeah, guys, that is all the cheat codes that I can give you as of right now to help your playthrough of the game. Whatever playstyle you want to do whenever you're going through the game. Maybe you're having a hard time in a level and you just want to get past it, you can use these codes to do so. But like I said before, just be careful using these codes, especially the removing obstacles and removing note doors and opening up worlds and stuff like that, because if you use too many, Grunty will delete your save file. So just keep that in mind. Just only do 2 at a time if you have to. But with that, that'll be it for this bonus episode. So in the next bonus episode of Let's Play Banjo Kazooie, we are going to be taking a look at a long lost mechanic that Rare tried to put in this game back in the day, but was re-implemented in the 360 version. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.